Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello from check out the Rileys in the Philippines. Tried to go to bed, but it didn't work.
I did 421 now. 420. What back to 420?
We at 4:20.
There, one just a while ago.
Let me see.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Say hi to us.
Camilo, are you about to go in?
Yeah, I did you want me to go for
Water and put the tab on the charger. You can switch it and stick it on those two. And then pay my water to get the back one. Mom's in the bedroom.
Hello.
She's coming right now. She's coming right now. Hey. Hello, 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 Brian. Welcome back, my friend. Oh, yeah, my wife was serious. I didn't know if she was or not, but she finally decided to get back on here. And she's got a mouse plugged in. Oh, all the way over there. What is going on? There. See that a little better. So we was talking about jamming to the music a while ago, right? But all I was trying to jam to from there she is.
Hey, Brian.
Brian is with us. Brian was saying it's him and his daughter's thing to do concerts together.
They're bonding time. That's good.
I had a hookup with concerts. My sister worked for a concert venue, so I would get free tickets to get into all the concerts. So we'd go see everything. Plus, I always went before she even worked there, but after she worked there, I went to everything. So, Mercy, you made a video and didn't post it to YouTube.
Less than a minute. Did you
Uh,
see it?
I watched a little bit of it, but I was wondering where is it on my YouTube. And plus, you didn't even tag me in it.
I did.
It didn't show up on my thing.
I saw it.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so we were seeing all kinds of craziness. You name it, we probably went to it. Unless it was just something my wife did not want to see. But if my older sons or something wanted to go see it, I went with them most of the time. But yeah, I was into all kinds of types of music though. Yeah, Johnny Cash is my man though. That Hurt song is that's the one right there. But bro, I was just gonna say you guys got a beautiful, beautiful area there in Philly that you guys live. So you live near Hershey? I can't remember the name of the town, but it was very close to Hershey. My ex brother in law, his family was there, so we all went up to that area after they got married and stuff, and spent spent a long weekend. That's it. Yeah, I always wonder if somebody doesn't like Johnny Cash. Like, what's wrong with you? I mean, from all the different types of stuff that he's done, you would think, somebody would like some of it,
Okay.
Are you not planning to come back in
You
here? My wife is telling me what to do over here.
said that about my time for camera. And I will find the charger. Yeah.
What you gonna do? So we're supposed to video a event tomorrow. My wife can't find the chargers for our GoPros. Can you check my backpack?
Okay.
Oh, you did.
That's okay.
All the pockets.
I'll check it
Well, bring it to me and I'll check. Like you checked the backpack today. Well, I checked.
out.
Right. That's 100%, Brian. Even if you don't like country, Johnny Cash he's got something for you. I mean, he does like gospel and he does. I mean, rock. So he's a singer that I try to. I'm not saying I have his voice or nothing. I sing horrible, but if I gotta sing a song, sometimes it's his stuff that I want to sing. But I went down to, hey, Joey B's back in the house. Joey, my wife must have knew you were coming. She ran that way. She ran into the room real quick. She just, I don't know if she's putting our son down or what she's doing, but well, she was, oh yeah, she did bring my water. But I went to Nashville and went to that Johnny Cash museum. Me, the wife, and two of our kids was there. I found out how much it cost to go through the Johnny Cash museum. I didn't want to pay for them because they didn't really want to see it. So I was like, forget it. I'll just buy me some T-shirts. Took some pictures outside. Like, I'm good. So we just had breakfast at the place next door. A little like a bar breakfast deal. It was pretty good. Yeah, that cover song that he does of "Hurt" though. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. But he's got some other great stuff too. Before the summer, before we moved over here, I guess it was not this past summer, but the previous. I went. I did get to see John Fogerty and ZZ Top. ZZ Top opened for him, and our local, the Indianapolis newspaper was there. And they took my picture and put me in the article and stuff. They said, that I was a huge ZZ Top fan, And I had seen ZZ Top several times, but I was there because it was my first time seeing John Fogerty. So I was wanting to hear all that CCR stuff that he was allowed to sing now. So it was a good show. So you just went and got some breakfast. That's awesome. Sounds good. It's uh, it's going. I guess it's just 11 o'clock here. I didn't realize it was that late. I was like, "Why don't you get up and do a live stream?" Okay. I was just sitting in there. Who is ZZ Top? Joey B. You don't know who the ZZ Top is? Yeah, they wanted me for my beard picture. They said I was a big fan. I was like, okay, whatever. So I think one of the pictures that I use in some of my older videos on here, we have like an opening credit video. Um, One of the pictures is from that newspaper article. Of course, I got it online or whatever, used it. The best Texas band. Are they the best Texas band? ZZ Top? I mean, I've always enjoyed ZZ Top. And like I said, I've seen them several times. But are they the best Texas band? Cassettes, yeah, awesome. One of my first cassettes, well, my parents gave it to me, but I asked them to buy it. Was I was just talking about it the other day. It was White Snake, and my brother, who's just like a year younger than me, he got Tiffany. So I still tease him about that to today. He got a Tiffany cassette, and I got White Snake. So I tell him, you can't tell me nothing. Your choice of music was Tiffany. I think we're alone now. I don't know why this pop up is jumping up here. Right, right. So you had 8 track. I actually had. I'm a car guy, so I buy older cars and stuff. And I had several 8 tracks in that, in different cars that I owned. And I also, growing up, my mom had the big stereo that sit in the floor, with the TV in it, and it opens up to the stereo or whatever. So we had an 8 track player in that thing. I remember the Kenny Rogers. I knew how many times to hit it to get to the right song. I think it was three. Well, that's a mess. 8 tracks. Yeah, I would go to like Goodwills and buy a big bunch of 8 tracks, and like I had a '76 Cadillac Eldorado that had an 8 track in there. So anytime I got a car with an 8 track, I go buy me some 8 tracks from the Goodwill for real cheap and be playing them. Of course, I had bunch of kisses and stuff like that. Oh, going out shooting today. That is awesome. Joey B, I am envious because I haven't been shooting since I've been here. And all my guns are locked up in the safes back in Indiana. So that's definitely my cup of tea right there. Yes, those some good jams right there, Brian. Struggling forever. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've talked to you on here before. So you guys had a whiteout today. I I remember what those were like. We we'd have whiteouts there in Indiana where it got so snowy you couldn't even see. They here a brownout is when the power goes out here in the Philippines. They call it a brownout. It's not a blackout or just power out, but it's actually called a brownout. So we survived the brownout today. You're not allowed any guns there, are you? No, we me personally, number one, I am not a citizen here, so I'm not allowed um, to have any type of firearms or anything. And then I'm not 100% for sure what it would take for my wife to get anything. However, we're in Mindanao, so they're very strict on guns right now here in Mindanao. Whiteout is when no electricity with a shiny day and land full of snow. Is that what a whiteout is considered to be? I was thinking a whiteout is where you can't where it's snowing so hard all you can see is white. Yeah, I'm from America, so I know all the great weapons that are there, and own quite a few of them, and miss being able to carry them around. Yep, I became a Glock guy, so that was my handguns of choice. The weather here in the Philippines is it's always one of two things. It's hot, but it's either hot and dry or hot and wet. And today it was both of those. There was a time frame where it was hot and dry, and then it came a big storm, and it was hot and wet. So I guess that's island life, right? Yeah, but it was probably, as far as degrees, it was probably about 92 degrees here. And of course, there was the rain in the area, so it was a very humid day as well. So, and we didn't have power from 8 a.m. this morning to 5 p.m. this afternoon. And it's 90 some degrees, no power. It's it's not a good day. We did a bunch of errands today. We were out running around. And luckily, I get the aircon in the car, but it would uh, it would definitely hurt. Brian, you asked about our Airbnb. we just opened it not too long ago, and it's done pretty good for us so far. We we're trying to tweak it a little bit, and to see what we like and how we like stuff. But the first day that we put it on there, we put it on there at night, and when we got up that next morning, we had somebody wanting to rent it for a month from America. He was flying over here, so that's straight out the box, bam, a month rental. So right now we're in talks with a couple from Canada. They would like to rent it for 3 months, and typically I wouldn't rent it out that long. But these are people that we're becoming associated with. We're going to go to the house, hang out with them, that kind of thing. Um, so we're probably going to end up doing that. We probably will have a meeting with them later this week with one of them. The wife is here in Mindanao right now, and so I think we're going to meet with her and try to work out a deal. But it'd be like mid January is when they would want it for 3 months after that. So I can't complain, but it's you got to tweak it a little bit here. People are not used to getting like we put nicer stuff in our house, and if it's a Filipino that's wanting to rent it, they might not see the value in the house, and but it's really actually they can rent a whole house our house for cheaper than what they can get a 1 bedroom apartment for a night. So, do we have any beaches nearby? The nearest beach that we have is about 1 hour away from us for a nice beach. So we're about an hour in from a good beach, and that's as the roads would take us. I'm sure if we could fly, we could get to the water a lot quicker. But the way the road systems are set up here on the island, you gotta go that way to get to this way, and it's kind of weird living on the islands. We got a lot of volcanoes here too, and mountains. Did you find it there?
Yes, the charger, but the battery, the other one.
Okay. My wife is still trying to find our battery.
I found the camera on the camcorder.
Did you?
And I'm charging it right now.
She's finding stuff. Yeah, we're supposed to do some videoing in the morning, and she wasn't finding our batteries and stuff. Come here, Diamond, son. Yeah. Okay, that's a great question, Brian. It's where we live at right here. Um, we're about 4 hours away from where our place is that we rent out. In this area that I'm in here in Mindanao, uh, you don't really see foreigners. I mean, you see, like, there's a guy going to my church right now that is he's from the UK, but he's only been there for a few weeks now. So I see him occasionally. But other than that, you don't really see like a foreigner around very often. However, the Airbnb place that's down in Davao, and that's a very popular area for foreigners. So foreigners will go to that area. It's known to be a safe place for foreigners to visit. and you have a lot of foreigners that live down there as well. So it's like I said, it's about 4 hours away from us here, but it's like night and day difference as far as who you'll see. And like when I'm down there, nobody even pays me any attention unless they're like looking at me because of my beard. Most foreigners won't come over with big beards or something. So wow, yeah. The island, uh, this island right here gets a lot of bad club club media. Publicity. I can't even say it, but yeah, it's there's places just like there and where you live, Brian. If you go to Philadelphia, you know where you want to go and where you don't want to go. Same thing here. However, Davao down there, it's actually ranked as one of the safest cities in the world. So that's where the president is from, and he cracked down on the crime and the craziness. That's where he started, and it's still ran by his daughter. And yeah, it's you see all kinds of foreigners down there walking around. I mean, I walked down the street middle of the night, no problems. It's safer than the area I lived in America. So I didn't even have a pistol on me here. Yeah, but it gets a lot of this island gets a lot of bad media, but you know just don't go to those areas that it's not safe. And then if you do go to those areas, don't be flashing money. Don't be letting them know you're coming. Don't be doing all the silly stuff people do. Right. Yeah, I'm with you there, Brian. Brian, too. When you're here, uh, I'm 6 foot tall and I'm fat and I'm a big guy and most of the Filipinos, they don't even come to my shoulder and I know they're fast and all that stuff, but I just don't fear it. Even if one of them got shaky on me, you know. Now one of them whips out a gun, I'm kind of I can't do nothing about it. But I don't think one of them's gonna come up and try to grab my wallet because number one, I don't carry one. But if I get a hold of somebody, he's done. But I've not had any problems where I live at, or especially in Davao. Davao, nobody even pay you any attention. It's kind of awesome. We may we may end up going down there this coming week. Like I say, we're trying to work out a deal for those people to rent the house for extended time. Exactly. If they ain't got if they ain't got a weapon in their hand, I'm not scared. And it better be a few of them. Even though I know they're a lot faster than me. They talked about, well, are you afraid of somebody kidnapping you? I said, well, they're probably not going to kidnap me alive because I'm going to sit down and it's not like they carry me. So they just had to finish me off there. I'm not going with them. Yeah, but you hear about the couple that just got kidnapped not too long ago down here, but they were living in the area. They owned a resort. They owned several cars. They own several businesses. The people just watched their routine and figured out what they did every day, and they just waited for them. And the next thing you know, every place got security here, but for some reason they felt like they didn't need security at their businesses. So I don't know what happened. Hank, right, right. Yeah, I definitely with you there, Hank. That's how they'd have to get me. Uh, but again, I've not had any trouble. I don't like. It's not like I go into like the bars or anything like that. Or you know, if I go get a drink somewhere, I'm gonna go to like a restaurant thing and drink there, or buy the drink and bring it back here, or something to that effect. I'm not. I'm not trying to find a hole in the wall. This place is too beautiful to go sit in some hole in the wall. That's what I did when I was young. I don't want to do it here. Yeah. Yeah. And Brian, I totally understand you. Just like I said, here, there's areas you don't want to go, and just like in Chicago, South Side, I don't want to go there either. And I lived in Indy, so I go to Chicago often, and there's just areas that I made sure that I wasn't crawling through. Plus, their backward gun laws there, but they don't believe the good guys should have it. Uh, yeah, yeah. As you guys heard, my wife is trying to. She is trying to get the batteries charged up for tomorrow for all the different videos and stuff. We're having it's called a Thanksgiving, but it's not like Thanksgiving in America. It's some type of Thanksgiving that they do here one time a year uh, through their church, through the church or whatever. So this is the first time I've ever done it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's like. So we were there today watching them get set up and stuff. And I may stick up a video later. My wife did like a little 1 minute invitation video that she put on Facebook there. So I might try to find that video and upload it here on this channel. But it's definitely different. But we're gonna do some videos of it tomorrow and stuff. And the pastor wanted me to video it live and kind of put it out there so different people around could watch it. I guess they were expecting to have a packed house, and I don't know because like, like I said, I don't know nothing about it. Where's Barry B? Sheila's in the house. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Sheila is our hostess with the mostest. She's up there in Ilo. She's at the Sea Garden Resort. I don't know if you're there tonight or not, Sheila, but if you guys are ever in Ilo, go check the place out. And I think our friend Joey B was on here earlier. I don't know if he still is. but I would like to direct his attention to something here in a second. If you're there, Joey B. Thank you guys, everybody that's went in and gave us the thumbs up. Appreciate that. That helps us grow. That helps people see that we're here and that we're a friendly live stream. Brian, I got a crazy question for you. If How far away from Scranton, PA are you? And if and do you know why I'm asking? It's funny. I just thought of it. I see my shirt. Yeah. Everybody, don't forget to say hi to Sheila. I won't say Sheila's business on here, but she's single and looking. Sorry, guys. If you see me squinting and stuff, remember I got the bifocals from biggest bifocals you ever seen, and I still can't see. Sheila, my wife, should be back out here in a minute. She was trying to either find one of our batteries, or she was putting our son to sleep. But she's in that door right there. 3.5 hours, awesome. And do you know why I was asking that question? Or do you ever hear about that one? About Scranton? I had taken I had taken my wife and her mother and father. They came to America last year. Not my wife; she was already there with her parents. But I took them up to Niagara Falls, and on the way back, I was trying to find if I could swing to Scranton real quick on the way back through, but it was a little bit too far out of the way. But I was about to. If they all weren't with me, I would have. We would have went. But Scranton is where they have the office is supposedly from Scranton. That's the area that show was supposed to be set in. So they had a lot of different places that they would show on the show, and I'm a fan of the show. I was gonna go by and take pictures at the different places. Different, they have like different bars that they would have in the show and different things. But it's from The Office, so that's why Scranton, PA, is so popular. And now you know. It's like one of the only sitcoms that I really ever got into. And I even before we came here, I bought the Office on DVD and brought it with me. That's awesome, Brian. I'm almost TV free. I don't watch regular TV, but I try to catch like a football game or something like that. But yeah, regular TV I don't catch it, but I do still do Netflix I used to have a fire stick, and I would just catch, watch the movies or whatever. But I don't watch. Oh, let me take that back. I do, or I used to watch live TV. Yes, sir. How was your day, sir? Sorry, the connection of my internet is very poor in our house. Okay. Sorry about that, Sheila. Well, my day was pretty bad today. We had a brownout all day, and it was for fat people. Brownouts don't work. It's not good. So we had a brownout from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it seemed like the day would just extend. Yeah, I understand that one. But Brian, if you're interested in catching a show that has good comedy, it starts off a little bit rough, but The Office is something that I refer people to. I really got into it, related to, I could relate to the characters and stuff. And it was before all this politically correct crap that they do now on TV. So it still has good jokes and stuff. You don't have to hear about all the crap. Mm, yeah. Okay, you guys were busy all day. Sheila, that's good. You stayed busy at work, and now you're off back at home, right? So you're probably worn out. I know it's late here. It's almost midnight, but we appreciate you stopping in, talking to us. Thank you guys again for the thumbs up. If you had a chance to drop one, I don't beg for money here, but we do beg for thumbs up and thumbs up, and for people to thumbs up and subscribers and all that kind of good stuff. But if you guys want to send me some money, though, I ain't gonna say nothing. Joke, joke, joke. Let's see. Brian says that's good. I support people's right to get offended. That's it. They can get offended, but they. It seems like they take everything like too much. They get offended about the wind blew the wrong way today. Let me be offended. Like, come on, man. You gotta have a little bit of thick skin. You can't. You know, that person. They called me a girl. I'm not a girl. I'm a toaster. How am I supposed to know you identify as a toaster now? I don't get it. But don't get offended at somebody because they're not out to hurt you. That's my thing. I grew up like you did in the back in the day, and I mean we had all kinds of stuff going on. People, I mean, we got made fun of. I mean, I wore glasses my whole life, so you can imagine the stuff that I went through. I started wearing glasses at 2 years old, so I got made fun of my whole life. But yeah, got past it, went on. Barry G is in the house. Barry, welcome, my friend. Yes, saying hi to Sheila. Sheila is back. She's off work and had a busy day there. Yeah, ill will against people. Yeah, it's definitely like me. I'm not out there trying to hurt nobody. I'm not trying to offend everybody. You know, when you're purposely doing it, that's one thing. When you just getting offended over whatever, you know, that's different. Just for a minute, unfortunately, Saturday chore. Well, Barry G, we're glad you stopped in. This is a little late night extra um, live stream that we're doing. We came on too early tonight, and I was just attacked by trolls the whole time. And we so I sat there and played music and waited and just got off. So my wife got me up a little bit ago and said, "Why don't you come do another live stream?" And then she went in there with the kid and haven't seen her. So yeah, call fat for years. I'm like, okay, I'm fat. So what? Go on with life. There you go. That's me, Brian. I'm a big dude. Somebody gonna make fun of me for something? Like, whatever. My internet is in and out as well. Man, what big windstorm, huh? Windstorm and the cold. That can't be good. Trolls, yeah, the trolls. I don't know. I don't understand trolls. You know, like you ain't got nothing else to do but to come to my live stream and talk crazy. The one today was trying to get me to think there was a kid behind me in a white t-shirt. I was like, I'm not even looking because I know the kids that are in my house. Come on, I live behind a big 8-foot gate. Ain't nobody in here. I got a bunch of dogs running around out there. They get tore down if they got in our yard. Ain't no kid running around behind me that I don't know about. So go on with yourself. I let him sit there and try to tell me that for a good 15, 20 minutes before I kicked him off. But yeah, most of the trolls will come and just try to talk nasty to you or something. Like, what are you doing? Don't you get a life? Yeah, well, thank you guys for coming aboard to this evening and coming and talking to me. I'm sorry my beautiful wife isn't out here. I don't know what's taking her so long. She's the one that set up this whole thing, and then she left. Yeah, Barry, definitely. We got attacked the first time we were on here. We were told about it, and then the third time we got attacked like really bad. And they try to trick you to, you can make somebody a monitor or whatever, and they will try to trick you into making them one so they can go through and delete everybody that's on your live stream. Yeah, I don't fool for that. Yeah, she's trying to trick me, Barry. She got me out here. She went in the bedroom. But we got our 6 year old in there, so she ain't getting too much alone time. Not tonight. Yep. The wife is a tricky person, though. She's probably watching me right now. Mercy, you on here watching? You're right. It worked well. Sometimes she goes in there and watches me, make sure I don't tell her age or something. Uh, so I can talk crazy about her when she's not out here, though. Right, trolling you. Yeah, the trolls are fun, Barry G. Most of the time, they like the first time they got me, they were trying to get us to say like stuff that if you said on here, YouTube can ban you, and it's so they'll like say like three words and you're trying to sound it out, but if you make the sound, it will trigger the sensors where YouTube will ban you. It's calling people biracial slurs is what they were trying to get us to do. It's like, why would we even, that's not our thing. You know, if I was over here to be racist, I'd be the stupidest one. I done moved in with a bunch of Asians, and there's not another one of me in the ground for miles and miles. So, yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, it says 7 people are watching. Some people will watch us, and they're my ninjas. They're in my background, just they're waiting to jump. But I found out, some people watch because they can't. They're watching while they're driving or that type of thing. Can't talk. So I think that's what Mike and May said that they did often. They would just check out our shows like that. So we appreciate anybody that will spend a little time with us and sit here and watch and listen to us. We have a goal of so many hours we're trying to hit, and so many people. So whether they're talking or not, that helps toward that goal. But if they're talking, makes it all better because we get to enjoy talking to each other and all that. Oh, my wife's phone is going nuts over here. Yeah, so like earlier on the other live stream that I did, no, nobody was talking, so it was like time was just ticking. It was like, well, please talk, and then when they talked, it was a troll. I had one guy trying to talk to me. He was from Brazil or something, so I couldn't. He was trying to talk in English, but I couldn't make out what he was saying, and like I'd love to talk to you, buddy, because I'll talk to everybody, right? But I just couldn't figure out what he was talking about. But he would say like long beard. So yeah, I got a long beard. So yeah, I I couldn't really go further on that. Long, yeah, my beard is long. Now why? Okay, back in America, it's not a big deal to see somebody with one of these. So this was just a no shave November that went crazy. You know, that's all this is. And one of these days, my wife says she doesn't like it. It's gone. You know, I just got to be beautiful for her, right? Yep, definitely, definitely, definitely. All right, Barry, appreciate you coming by. We will talk to you next time. Or I might see you on one of the other channels where I'm over there chatting and yatting to them too. Sometimes it's fun. Get over there and talk to other people doing their LSs so I can tease them and all that good stuff. I will tell her hi if she doesn't say hi back to you. So far, she hasn't peeped. Thank you, sir. Have fun shopping. See you next time, my friend. Yeah, I'd like to welcome everybody that's on board. I know I haven't said it in a few minutes, but thank you for coming to check out the Rileys. We are, I say we because this is where my beautiful wife would sit, but she's in the bedroom right now. Um, but we're down here in Mindanao in the Philippines. We had brownout most of the day today, so I did not have the funnest day in the Philippines. They, their slogan is "It's more fun in the Philippines." I'm going to argue that one for the day because during a brownout, it's not fun. That's when all your power is off. Unless you have a generator, you're done. You got no internet, no air conditioner. You can't even open up your fridge to get stuff because you're afraid your food's going to go bad. And it's about 110 in the house, and it's probably about 95 outside, 92 to 95. So so it wasn't funner in the Philippines for me today. Plus, we were interested in buying something for a business, and the people said they had one for us just to come to the shop and pick it up. And it's in another town, so we drove all the way over there. It's about a 40-45 minute drive. Get there, my wife goes in. Oh no, sorry. The one that we have in the shop is broken, so we don't have one here for you. Lucky I didn't go in there. And then they said, "Oh, we'll just call you when one comes in, and you come back and buy it." Like, yeah, call me. I'm coming right straight over. We're gonna go find another place that sells them. Probably down in Davao when we go down there this week. So my friend Doug, are you still around, buddy? Sorry, I keep trying to use the mouse pad here, but not mouse pad, but the finger deal. There she is. Six. Come on, sit down. Let them talk for a few minutes. And if nobody's talking. Hello, hello, hello. There she is. She put our baby, who is 6, put him to sleep. Did you find clothes? Why don't you go do that?
I can't. I can't sleep. I need to sleep. Keep talking on me. Sometimes. Oh, well, it's not. Hello, guys.
Hey!
There she is. Hey, Brian. Yeah.
Finally, she came out of the room. Yep, yep. She was in there putting the baby We say baby still. He's 6 years old.
They always be
Mm,
my baby.
yeah.
I'm listening to English.
No,
Get it first.
no problem, Brian. I was just gonna uh, talk a little more about Airbnb situation. But I was talking about we went to that shop today to buy something for the business, and they told you they had it in stock. Got there, the one they had is broken, and this is how they do business. Get you to drive all the way over there, 45 minutes for no nothing. Now somebody else might have drove over there and rode on a tricycle and on a van, on a bus, something to get all the way over there and get that. So yeah,
Oh, that's but it's just an hour away.
yeah, 45 minutes to an hour. But we did go to a Vietnamese restaurant over there in that town. So and I seen the weirdest thing. I can't see it. We used
A good
a Goda a lot.
that when I was traveling around the list exclusive with Airbnb.
Um, as of right now, we're on Airbnb and Marketplace. And Marketplace um,
So far, I don't know.
has been a bust.
Like people like just nosy.
Yeah, people just want to know what we're
Just
renting it
want to
for.
talk to us.
Like, and they don't read the ads over here for some reason. It's like I've made an ad that details everything. The first thing it says is no long-term rental, but 75% of the people that will message me are trying to get it for long term. Like want to rent it for a year or 2 years. Like I know you didn't read the ad because you're asking me this question. So go back and read the ad. Watch the video. We left links. Go watch the video and get back with us. How many bedrooms? Oh, you didn't read the ad. You didn't. In the ad, it says where it's located. Where is it located? Be one of the questions. So
We did you know?
I'm just saying,
Well, different cultures,
different
different
cultures.
craziness. Just like you guys. You guys have psychiatrists. We only have like
Ouch.
50 psychiatrists in the whole Philippines.
So there's a lot of crazies running untreated.
No,
Yes.
I think you guys are.
We're treated though. Yeah, that's why we
We're
got so many.
treated. I don't think it's.
Most of them, when they find
I
out they're
don't
crazy,
know.
they go lock them up.
We better update dealing with foreigners and constant.
Yeah, sometimes. So the people that we're talking to about renting the house for the multiple months right now is a Filipino wife and a Canadian husband, and I believe he is originally from India though, but he's a Canadian now, and that's what I believe. I don't know that for sure, but talking to him on the phone and stuff. Right?
Okay.
All right. Mercy's gonna disappear. She's out of here. She's gonna go have more fun in the
My
Philippines.
energy is almost.
Gone. Yeah, and I'll have to follow her pretty soon, man. right? See
See you
you later.
guys. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, even though I'm not here.
Even though it's
Good
only
night,
Bill
Brian.
and the Wallace
And
Live.
Wallace Life. And my ninjas.
Now the ninjas in the background waiting to jump on some people. Wallace Life, if you're still here, we were checking out your video earlier, and like you said, coming over that Ronald Reagan railroad track area, that is like the worst place. It's like always accident down there. Somebody comes over there too fast and just keeps going right out into the intersection. Bam! But it looked like you guys had a good time bowling, and we're not to the state yet where we're missing the snow. We're not there yet. Maybe next year we'll be missing it after having this heat all the time. But not yet. Since we left in March to come over here, it was snowy and just had snow that week, and I'm I was done with it. After working out there at the airport at FedEx for so long, like working out in all the snow and ice, yeah. So let's see. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting about? Yeah. Brian, that's funny, man. if he's gonna do if he's gonna do videos about the snow, right? You're gonna unsubscribe to him. Huh? Oh man, yeah, he's from the Wallace Life. They're from our neck of the woods there, so we went in the bowling alley. We used to go bowling at. Actually, I don't think I ever took my wife there. That's the funny thing. I used to take my older boys bowling there. Yeah. So I didn't say, "Hey, remember that bowling alley, Yanni?" Why didn't you take me bowling, cuz? Me and my wife in the states, we did a lot of fun stuff, but mostly when I took her out places, it was places she wanted to go, she requested. So when you're doing the stuff she wants to do all the time, it's hard to fit in stuff that you want to do. But on the other hand, I did take her to Pacer games and Colts games, and of course a lot of concerts. So, but she's seen a lot of great bands. You guys know Journey has that lead singer that's Filipino, and of course she wanted to go see him. So seen them up Deer Creek. Yeah, take her to the 500. We did, Brian. We went to the 500. I didn't take her to the race, but I took her to the what they have carb day, and it's a day where the race cars they're in and out, and they're doing the pit stops and stuff, and they're doing all the practice stuff to get ready for the race. and plus they have a bunch of bands and different stuff going on. So it's like a big day there, and it was enough for it. The 500 is such a massive area, and to walk around there, she had enough. She didn't want to go to the race after that, so I was going to take her to the race, but she didn't want to. I was hoping to take her parents to the race, but they ended up not coming when I wanted them to there last year, the year before, whenever it was that they were there. But yeah, we went to the track though, went to the museum, and you know had to check all that kind of stuff out. Being an indie. So Brian, you said you got a order that you got to put out there, an eBay order. Hey, if you ever, I haven't looked at all your videos or anything, but you said you had a big assortment of T-shirt designs, so I might check those out, man. I had considered doing some T-shirts myself at one time, um, too, but I didn't know how to go about it. I had a friend that had a T-shirt business where he did silk screens at his house and stuff. But the cost and the revenue wasn't where I needed it to be. But yeah, like you said, I was a huge eBayer back in the day, so I used to buy a ton of stuff and sell it on eBay. I probably had about it was me and my buddy that did it. We ran it as a little business. We probably had around 7,600 sales on there. And I sold everything from cars to jackets to stuff I find clearance. I did autograph stuff too. Had a bunch of autograph uh, stuff. So you had your design stolen off of Amazon. That is not good. I understand, my friend. You don't put them out there so somebody can take them, right? Wow. I see. Yeah, if you talked about retiring over here, but if you had that kind of income going, you definitely could definitely get something, 1,000 a month. You can could live pretty nice over here, right? Unless you're high roller or something, now. Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you building it back up. I know you're documenting it there on your page, so we'll be checking you out as you're doing it. The Wallace Life. I was waiting for you to start using the bowling thing where your son was putting it on there and letting it roll down. I used to like bowling with my kids too because the bumper guards would be make me look a little better. So I didn't gutter ball any. My goal was to hit that 100. Try to get 100. Yes, my goal is 3 to 5K a month off of t-shirts in 2.5 years. Then P Philippines come, huh? Awesome. Right. Yep. You put the put the ball on there and it rolls down. And you had the bumper guards up too, and the son was using the ball launcher or whatever it's called. Yep. Yeah, I stopped doing eBay. I found out, my ex and my partner were too friendly with each other, and that ended all that. Found out they were embezzling some of the business money to do things. So yeah, but I'm better off now, my friend, with my Filipinas. Yeah. Looked up over by the clock there, and there's a big, huge lizard sitting there by the clock. So you're set up on Amazon now. You forgot what? Awesome. My wife worked for Amazon when she was there in the States. It was her job that she had gotten after I got hurt at work. She had to go to work, and Amazon is where she went. And she worked there up till, I guess, January or February, right before we came over here. So she worked there like 3 years, 3.5 years. Wow. Yeah, the shipping is the problem over here. I tell you, man. Hey, we'll check you next time while it's live. You take care as well, my friend. So you work for Amazon Flex? I think the Wallace Life works for. I don't know if it's Amazon Flex or who it is. If it's a special company there in Indy. I I applied to work for them, but they had too many people at the time or whatever. Driving around. Yes, Flex. So, okay, so Brian just started working for him. So he might. I think he got some videos about it too. So Brian, you might check out his stuff about working for him. I wasn't sure what they called it there in Indy. Yeah, you go pick that stuff up and take it and deliver it out everywhere. I was driving for Uber and Lyft there before we left, and I was going to do Amazon Flex, but they just told me I was on hold. Right. Yep. It is crazy. I don't know how they do that stuff either. My wife was buying a bunch of it. Like, it's free shipping. It only cost me $2. Like, what? Why are you buying that mess? But she was on some deal where she did reviews on stuff, so she would buy it, do a review on it, and they pay her back for whatever she bought. So she'd have all kinds of stuff. Yeah, from the Philippines. Shoot. Yeah. Only, only time I send stuff to the Philippines is and then buy ballot boxes or whatever they're called. Like I got one sitting right here. See the lid to it, where we shipped some of our stuff over here. But we'd always make up boxes for her families and stuff and ship them over to them. Yeah. You know, it cost me. I bought one of those keychains back in the day where you can like upload pictures in it. I put a bunch of my pictures in it, and I shipped it to my wife. Well, she wasn't my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, but she was working in Pakistan. Well, I shipped it through FedEx to where I worked at, and it still cost me like $40 to ship a $10 keychain. Oh my goodness! Awesome. Well, you guys see what the boss is telling me. Married a foreigner in the Philippines told me it is time. So everybody, I'm gonna have to call it a night. We got a long day tomorrow, so this is it. Appreciate you guys coming on and yapping with me, and everybody being with us tonight and talking with us. I guess most everybody over there today. But thank you guys. Love the support. I'm gonna go lay in my bed. Yeah, definitely. Catch you later, Brian. It's great talking to you tonight. Also, Wallace Live and Barry, everybody else that came through, all my ninjas up here in the ninja zone. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, listening, referring this to other people. It helps out a lot. We're at 420, and we plan on keep growing. We'll grow with you guys. All right, see you guys next time. Check out the Rileys. My wife move my mouse here. Okay, there, there, there. There it is. There it is.